Sound effects, David.
I put releasing agent on all these gloves and everything, so this rolls right off of there. If you get the stuff on your skin, you can wash it off, you think it's gone, and then it reappears. It's kind of dusty, it just keeps reappearing. So it's real tenacious. I mean. But if you think about it, how many things stick to wax? Usually wax is used as a resist, and nothing will stick to it. So this stuff is designed to stick to wax. So I used to mix this up 24 hours a day, and now all I gotta do is just give it a little whirl. And I used to buy this by the 50-gallon drum, and I learned I just use it as I need it. And mix it until that little film on the top goes away.
If you need to go in front of me, go ahead. But
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, we're just doing
You want to step over and take a look at what he's...
yeah, I think I'm
just doing
yeah.
Here.
a prime coat on it this time. I did this, first time I used this was at the University of Tampa. I took one bucket to the University of Tampa, and they told me, they said, we're gonna cast 5 or 6 pieces. We ended up casting 18 pieces.
Okay.
I did them all in 3 days.
Well,
This stuff sets up pretty quick. You put pieces in front of a fan, they'll go pretty quick. Got a lot of viscosity to it, but it's
what is it again?
it's colloidal silica,
Okay.
and we used to use it in the water purification system. It was called water glass.
Okay.
They'd use it in water purification. They also use it in glazes when you mix a glaze up. It's got silica in it. This is a real high grade of it that NASA developed. It takes like 4,000 degrees. So it's same thing, except it's a real, more of an advanced project, material. Little ones like this I'll just dip. And pull out, just let it drain.
And the color there's a color indicator part of it too.
I stopped short of telling you all about it. It's got a silica, got the silica in it. It's got a wetting agent, which helps it stick to surfaces. It's called a wetting agent. And that's what helps it stick to wax. Without the wetting agent, it just roll right off. That's the reason if you get it on your arm or something, you probably have to wash your arm like 6 or 7 times because there'll still be some residue there. It bites in to the surface. So it's got silica, it's got a wetting agent, and they help it clean. And then it's got a color indicator, so when it dries, it'll turn a light yellow. It lets you know when it's dry. Little pieces I can do this too. These are Richards. This is going to be a multimedia ceramic piece. Can't help you now, buddy. The bigger pieces like this, I'll take it, I'll lay it on the surface, keep from handling it, and I'll pull over it and rotate it. That way I'm not holding on to it. In the beginning, these things are like eggshells, and if you handle them, the heat of your hand to pick up on, it'll get transferred to the wax. You'll probably bump it. There's a lot of things that can happen, so the less you handle it, the better.
Now we know why you wear that smock.
Yeah. You've been moving a lot of clothes this way. Real hard to get out of clothing. And if somehow you miss a little area, a lot of times I just don't worry about it. I'll continue just to keep from handling it. And then once you get about 3 coats on here, it becomes something pretty
More stable.
pretty substantial, and you don't have to worry about it so much.
Hello.
But you can see how it's clinging in that wax. I mean, in ceramics, they use wax as a is a resist for glazes to do design work. And so it's actually used as a release resistance.
There's this spot kind of right by where her hands are. That, yeah. Kind of a cool color.
Yeah. But handling is probably one of the more important things. I always have people want me to show them how to do this. Marcos is going to learn how to do this. I like for people to watch me handle the pieces in the beginning, because you can do a lot of damage, like by handling the piece too much. You don't have to go back to reworking it or wash it off or whatever. So I'm just going to let that drain a little bit. So you want to go for yours?
Okay. Oh,
This one I think I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to set it there. You just put that sprue on there, so I'm going to chill it down with the material. Get that wax hardened a little bit.